their storybook ending.
You can walk through the fire. You can walk through the fire. When it's down to the wire. You can walk through the fire.
Howdy, y'all, and welcome to the Wrexham Texan. My name is Jake Green. What a week it's been. Phenomenal. It is quite a turnaround from what was happening just a week ago. I mean, just a week ago, I had to say things like, just hang in there. We'll be fine. We're going to do all right. We're still in the playoff hunt. Just so many, just trying to reassure myself as well as other people. So, I mean, what a turnaround. Within a week, within 7 days, everything went back to how it was supposed to be, or how it should be. Definitely should be this way. And yeah, it's been an absolute phenomenal week. I mean, the Sutton game wasn't our best performance, but we got the victory, so that didn't really matter. And then yesterday at Knott's, I mean, come on, what a game, what a match. We're gonna get to all that here in a bit, but it was an exciting game. I don't know what it is about us playing Notts County, but I love to play Notts County. Those games are always epic. They're always a nail biter. So I would love for them to keep getting promoted with us, because we're going to get promoted. That's just all there is to it. Today we have a special guest. He's been on the show before. His name is Luke Middup. He is a Notts County supporter. And yeah, great dude. He's got 2 podcasts of his own that you can go check out. It's in the episode description. But he's going to be on the show. We have a long talk, about 40 minutes, give or take, and talk a lot about Knots, a lot about soccer, football, my bad. And yeah, it's a fantastic time. Love talking to that guy. So stick around. That'll be coming up here in a minute. But before that, y'all, if you don't follow my Rumble channel, I highly recommend, let's see, Rumble right there. That one, that logo, that is Rumble. If you don't follow my Rumble channel, I highly advise you go follow me on Rumble, because if you're watching this on YouTube, there's a chance that my YouTube channel will get banned at some point in the future. I run a few different podcasts, and I also put out movies, and as well as some other content that people over at YouTube don't seem to like very much or approve of. Got a comment. Hello, Brazil. Wrexham AFC Brazil. Love it. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. I just love that Wrexham is like all around the world. There's a fan group in every country at this point. I mean, I would love to see a list of all the countries where there's a fan page, fan group, any of the above, because that is pretty dang cool. That's pretty wild. But yeah, go follow me on Rumble, the Wrexham Texan. That's going to be where that's going to be what I focus on most of the time. All my stuff's still going to come out on all these other platforms, but Rumble is the safeguard. It's what you should be on instead of YouTube if you want more content from people that may not be accepted in the mainstream, or may just be silenced in the mainstream or corporate press or social media or whatever. So yeah, let's get to this week, y'all, because we got a lot to talk about. This is going to be a long episode, so just buckle up. This will probably be hour and a half episode, just because of my interview with Luke. We had a great time talking, so I put in the whole thing. It was great. So let's watch some highlights from Sutton and remember this game. The weirdest thing about this match is it just feels so dark in the stands. It kind of just felt like a scrimmage, just from the viewer's perspective. It didn't feel like we were watching a professional football match. So, but this first couple saves from Okonkwo is unbelievable. I mean, look at that save, and then just boom, right there. Sick. People have got to get on board with Okonkwo. I mean, I know a ton of people are, but if you're hating on Okonkwo, give me a break. Look at that dude. That was unbelievable. Quick reflexes, fantastic. We're not going to watch the entire 6 minutes of this, just because that's too much. Yeah. Let's see. I don't remember when we scored this episode. Or this game. Was it Boyle? Yeah, there it is. Will Boyle redeeming himself. A lot of people kind of wrote him off a while ago after a couple red cards, including me. I kind of didn't think he was going to play for us anymore. But lo and behold, he's back. And he gets that ball in the back of the net to give us the lead over Sutton. What else? Yeah, more saves by Okonkwo. Or he would have saved that, I guess.
Yes, I mean,
over
I don't know who said it came off, but
oh, that's right. See, yeah, Owen O'Connell
yes, I mean,
kind of had like an own goal. I mean, he didn't trying to knock it out of there, and
wrong-footed there.
Okonkwo was going the wrong way. So it is what it is.
Sutton holding the line outside their penalty area.
Luke Young free kick. Here we go. Beautiful cross. I mean, freaking beautiful.
Boyle hooks it towards the back post. Paul Mullen's looking for it. Heads across goal.
That shot by Paul Mullen was. If you see the replay from the touchline down there, yeah, this one. You can see that ball, how close it comes to going in that goal. I mean, 2 inches below it may have ricocheted in. Look at this.
Some space because his marker went to ground. Palmer.
I love seeing Palmer in the game. I love that he came back for this game. I want to see more of him playing. Oh, thought he was going to get one there. That was perfect setup. Great play by Luke Bolton. Great play by Ollie. It was fantastic all the way around. And I think Lee's goal is right up here.
Bolton looks to skip inside.
Yeah, right here.
He finds Elliot Lee outside.
Perfect. I mean, a little ricochet in there, but I mean, absolutely phenomenal. In what, the 85th minute to give us the lead, to give us the victory. Elliot freaking Lee. It was fantastic. I mean, it was, like I said, it wasn't the best game we've played all season, and it was against the second worst team in the league. But we made it through. We were going through a bad spell, so it's understandable that you don't just pop out of that and immediately dominate a bad team, because you're already mentally struggling. You're just desperately wanting to get that victory after 4 straight losses. So, yeah, I wasn't upset with our play that day. I mean, the fact that we won just made up for everything. So who really cares how we played? As long as we win, I'm happy with it. But this past game, I mean, Knots. Gosh, I just want to skip ahead to the Knots game. But let's just talk about a little bit. I'm not going to go through all the stats for the Sutton game. It was pretty even in a lot of regards. What I do want to talk about is the lineup. We had William Boyle, Jack Marriott, and Luke Bolton all starting that game. That is a completely different lineup than what we have been used to. The fact that Will Boyle started a game is so soon after getting that red card is shocking. I mean, good on him. He did great. He crushed it the whole game. Luke Bolton, I loved seeing how freaking direct that guy is. I mean, he just sprints straight at you. It's an interesting juxtaposition to what Ryan Barnett does. And Ryan Barnett's one of my favorite players on the squad. And I just love his trickery, his moves, his stop and go. He's so quick and fun to watch. Luke Bolton is like a friggin' freight train. Ryan Barnett's like a ballet dancer. They're both speedy. They're both very fast, got a lot of pace. But dadgum, Luke Bolton this game, I thought, did so well. And that pass to Ollie Palmer near the end of the game was fantastic. And then Jack Marriott, he didn't get his goal, but I liked what I saw from him. I think he has been really, really good in the past for other squads. So I'm hoping that Parkey can bring that back out in him. Because he's been through a dry spell recently, and joining Wrexham might just bring him out of it and get him back to his old scoring ways. Because I mean, he was scoring in the championship, so the fact that we got him is fantastic, and I think this is a place where he could thrive. So we'll see how he goes. We'll see. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I just have a lot more hope. I'm a lot happier today than I was last week. I just like that I don't have to reassure y'all repeatedly that we're going to be okay, because we are absolutely going to be okay. All right, let's go to the freaking Knots highlights. We're going to watch all these because the game was so dang good. I don't care if I get a copyright strike. I wish they wouldn't strike me, but they sometimes do.
Warner, good pass up into midfield, but Lee does well to win it.
Yeah, at the beginning of this game, I thought Knots was about to score this. That was.
County break to the edge of the box, cross towards Langstaff, big
Oh
save.
my God!
What a chance! 6 yards out.
1 foot further, and it would have easily been in. You know, Conco, great save. Great
to get to goal and block it with his legs.
A little bit. Sorry, y'all. There we go.
They've got to be
yeah, I mean, from the get-go, the game. Here we go. Here's the one. Barney, look at him go. Look at his little feet magic. Gets blocked the first time, goes and snags it, and launches it into the middle. Deflection. Fletcher lean back kick, upper 90. Unbelievable. Oh, we're going to talk about Fletcher after the interview with Luke. Interesting things with Fletcher. That guy, what an addition he's been. How did he do that? Literally falling to the side and backwards, just throws his leg up and kicks it directly into the upper 90. The only spot where I think he could have kicked it, where the goalie had no chance. That is a professional. That is a seasoned athlete. He is, I mean, Scottish beast. Love that dude. Then, yeah, I mean, they've maintained possession for, I think, 75% of the time, I think is what I saw. And they, Conquo. Gosh, look at him play, man. It was a defensive game for us. We only had the ball for 25% of the time. We didn't struggle. It didn't look like we were having trouble keeping up with their offense. It just felt like we were playing a defensive game, and letting Okonkwo do his thing, because his thing is fantastic. And so it never to me felt like we didn't have a good shot at winning the game, even though we rarely had the ball. There's something weird about it. I don't really understand how that works, because normally if we don't have the ball, I feel like nothing's going to happen and we're never going to score. But I guess every time we did get the ball, really good things happened, and we got the ball up the pitch. And oh my gosh, there were just so many times that you just freeze and tense up. And Fletcher, oh, I just wanted him to dink that over the goalkeeper, but just a little too far out. Good evening. We are Wrexham. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. I'm just thoroughly enjoying these highlights right now. McLean, I thought he was gonna crush it right there. Phenomenal ball movement right there. I mean, any one of them could have ended up taking the shot, and it wouldn't have been as quality of a shot as what nearly Lee had. I mean, the ball movement, the unselfishness was fantastic on that play. Look at that. Oh, Will Boyle almost got his second in 2 games. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, anytime we did have the ball, we did great things with it, and we kept the pressure on them. And so the fact that they had just, oh my gosh, yeah, they had some plays that really made me nervous. But like I said, our defense, I never felt like we were struggling. I thought everybody on the defense played fantastically. I thought O'Connell was unbelievable. I thought Boyle was fantastic.
got up very high. Wrexham won it back in the box, though.
Some of
So,
this.
want the corner.
Look at that. He was going to let it go, and then Cannon. I
Beats his man
freaking love
skillfully.
Andy Cannon.
Ball in the corner of the box. He likes cutting in from
And
the
here
left and
comes
heading it.
Mullen.
He does. And it's a great save by Ashby Hammond.
Good shot.
Really
Good shot.
good
I
work
like that it
by
was on
Wrexham
target. I like that he
through
didn't.
crowds. He did well to see it and push
He put it
behind.
right where he needed to.
Now, as Jones in
You could
support,
see
it's
him
very
getting
crowded in
frustrated.
there.
We'll talk about
One in
Mullen
the
in a little while
reverse,
too.
headed away well by Baldwin. Time for McLean to hit it.
McLean.
And
He mishit it.
wow.
I think. You think he did. It looked like he mishit it, but I don't know. Was he just trying to curve it into the upper 90 on the left side? I couldn't tell you, but it was. If he was, that was beautiful. If not, then yeah, he completely mishit it. This is the one, y'all. Yeah, so that's the one that everyone's going to be talking about. You know, we are Wrexham. We are Wrexham says Boyle played his best for Wrexham in the last 2 games. Isn't enough though. I agree. It's definitely not enough yet. He definitely needs to go far beyond what he's done for the last 2 games, because for the first 3 quarters of this season, he's been atrocious. I don't think at this point, the fact that he has been starting the last couple games is interesting. That Parkey has selected him for that. I'm not sure what to make of it, because maybe it was a mental thing off the pitch where suddenly he is back to normal mentally and he's more focused and can play well on the pitch. Me and Luke talk about this here in a little while, about mentality off the pitch and it seeping into your playing. So maybe there was something happening off the pitch for the first, until recently, and now he's got his head straight. He's back in it. Dadgum, it looks like my YouTube stream was interrupted. I just got a notification. Let me go look to see. Apologies, y'all, if that's the case. I don't care for that. I just wish dadgum. Policy violations. Yep, it was suspended from YouTube. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to respond to some folks in the chat real quick. I should not be playing highlights anymore. Go check us out on Rumble. Because I guarantee you it's not suspended there. Yeah, apologies if you're trying to watch and you can't at the moment. I find that to be absolutely ridiculous that they delete the stream. That's infuriating that they just completely stop playing the stream because I was playing highlights. It's not like I'm playing property of, like, I'm not playing the game. I'm commenting on highlights. That drives me nuts. I friggin' hate YouTube. Yeah, go over to our Rumble channel. Go to Rumble. They're not going to suspend us. They're not going to do anything. I'm talking over news. That's basically what it is. The new, like, you're allowed to take the news, which is what highlights are, and comment on them. As long as you're commenting and making your own assessment of things, legally speaking, you're okay. I'm a filmmaker. I know this. I do this. I've put news and sports and stuff in my movies. Yeah, that kind of thing infuriates me. So if you're watching on the Rumble channel, I apologize, or on the YouTube channel, I apologize. I'm just not gonna be able to play highlights anymore if I'm going to stream to YouTube. Man, freaking YouTube. Okay. Sorry about the rant. Sorry about the mistake. I really don't know what to do at this moment. I wish I could fix it live on air, but there's just no way that's going to happen. It's man, that's just infuriating. All I want to do is yeah, they stopped. Okay. Well, I really don't know what to do about that other than say, go follow our Rumble channel. Just go follow our Rumble channel because that's going to be the best place to watch this thing. Yeah, there you go. All right. Let's talk about some stats real quick of the Notts County game because this stat is wild. 74% possession. I know we already talked about that, but that is just crazy. They had the ball so much. We had 12 interceptions because they had the ball so dadgum much. Even on corners, distribution, 660 passes for them, 205 for us. They over tripled our score. They over tripled it. Their passing accuracy was phenomenal. They played a heck of a game. They just couldn't finish. They had 11 shots, 3 on target. We had 16 shots, 4 on target. We had 1 goal. They just couldn't finish. That was it. Macaulay Langstaff just couldn't put one in the back of the net. He had his chance within the first minute. And that was pretty much his best chance of the whole day was that. You know, I wonder if I can set up a new stream right now for